If you play Joker or you want to play Joker, then you've definitely seen MKLeo before. He's always hitting these crazy setups into the fair one and doing it at the perfect time, as well as barely ever missing. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to do it, just like MKLeo, some practice routines, and when you should and shouldn't do it. For starters, what is fair one? Joker's fair one is just the first hit of his forward aerial. This leads to some crazy combos and some amazing kill confirms. This is the first practice routine I'm recommending. It's just using your fair one and consistently trying to get your opponent to the other side of the stage. I specifically use training ground stage because it gives me more room to maneuver. You're simply just going to do this until you get Mega Man to the end. It is fairly simple, and sometimes you may fail, but that's fine. Just keep on going. This is a beginner level routine, and you can get to later practices at later times. This is the more advanced one. You want to get to grabbing. So after you grab in fair one, you can't do it no longer, and so you just want to kind of do what I did and just keep your opponent going for as long as you can. If you're done with the warm-up, and when I say done with the warm-up, I mean you can consistently or semi-consistently hit the fair one, then I want you to head back in the training ground and do some freestyle. This just means you're going to chain a bunch of moves together, mainly striving to use that fair one in the strings or combos, and this is just going to help you build consistency in your gameplay. When I say consistency in your gameplay, it's going to put you in a lot of different scenarios where you're going to have to either full hop or short hop to kick your opponent with your fair one. It's also going to force you to do drag downs that you typically wouldn't have to do, and it's just going to make you a lot better at doing fair one in actual gameplay. So just strive to do that freestyle work. How are we going to apply this in our gameplay now? It's fairly simple when we really think about it, and I want you to just dance around your opponent. This just conditions your opponent in a different way, just like how gun conditions your opponent to shield. We want to condition our opponent to either spot dodge or throw out an attack, so it leaves us an opening for a fair one. That's just one common mix-up that I enjoy using. There's also using your gun to stall in the air, but I really like focusing on this movement like you see me doing in the video, just so that the opponent can just get tripped up, and it really confuses your opponent. You are a fast character, and using your movements to your advantage is very smart. It's also very hard, and that's why lots of players have struggles going against characters like Sonic. It's just super hard, and I mean, as you see here, I'm using the footstool to my advantage too, just so I can dance around the opponent. Sonic does it in a different way, however, but Joker is one of the only characters that can just dance as fluently as he is right here. There's other characters like Sheik and Greninja, but no one can come close to how Joker does it. The last mix-up I want to talk about is your gun mix-up. Lots of opponents like to grab out a shield, and this will help with that because it's going to stall you in the air, and then you'll just hit them with fair one, and if they're at higher percentage, you'll kill them. That, or if they jump a lot, then you'll just hit them with gun and then forward air them. This is Joker's frame data. We got the first and second hit, of course. We just want to hit the first, and that's what the numbers on the left mean. So it is 7 frames of startup, and that's just for the first hit, 12 on the last, with 33 frames of end lag. If you go all the way through with it, of course we aren't, but it is minus 10 on shield, so it is not safe. If we space it on an enemy that's got a more short distance grab, then it might be safe, but I don't recommend using this on shield. Don't forget that all pro players still go to training grounds and practice their fundamentals. MKLeo is the best fundamental player in the world, and also the best in the world, so that should be saying something, especially since he also goes out and practices his fundamentals like his fair ones and fast falls. So make sure to keep up on the routines because it's only going to strengthen your fundamentals. If you need help or you're struggling, make sure to hop down in my description. My Discord link will be in there. My community is full of a bunch of people who would love to help other players. Now, that concludes the Fair One guide. I'm Alex. Peace out, guys.
This is nerve-wracking, man.
I can't believe it. And Hytron is out again, but he put it right back there. He said, I need this wall. Build a wall.
Oh, watch out. Okay, good roll away. Now the bell is gone. It's just Arsene versus Pac-Man.
Oh, my God.
Ah!